we have had statewide drought declarations in the past, 2005, 2015, 2021, and then for last year, 12 counties and 12 watersheds, but not the entire state, were in drought.
That's correct.
So what is your, what would you say about sort of the trend line here? Is this still infrequent? Are we seeing statewide droughts more often? What does 2024, do you think, portend?
Yeah, it's a great question. We're thinking a lot about this recently. So in the last 10 years, 6 of those years have been a drought. And if you look at the previous, whether it's a smaller or a larger statewide drought, we're seeing droughts more frequently. And we look at climate projections, we're seeing by 2050, 40% of the years will be in drought conditions and meet that threshold. So as a state, we're looking at responding to these conditions more often and thinking about how we can best prepare and build resiliency across the state.
And then I also want to just, for clarity, how much of this declaration and this use of the word drought is because snowpack is low, we didn't get the snow we're used to, versus we're not getting the rain we might expect or need?
Yeah. Great question, and it's a mixed bag. Every year, every drought is different, and we take the conditions every year on the face of them. What we see this year is we're in a snowpack drought. So we've received we currently have 63% of average snowpack across the state, and that's an average. And then we're also seeing less precipitation. I think we're at 87% of our average precipitation, but that's not the issue. The issue is the snowpack. And we as a state rely on snowpack to slowly melt over the course of the late spring, summer, and early fall, and that provides and hydrates for our streams. That helps our salmon, it helps our farmers, it helps our potable drinking water suppliers. And so we as a state have relied on that reservoir of snow, and we're going to see less of that in the future.
Because that's the key word, right? The snowpack is the reservoir. For the most part, we don't have storage. So if it all melts off quickly,
yeah,
it just goes into the rivers and streams, and we lose it.
That's right, and last year's a perfect example of that. So last year we were building snowpack in April, which is somewhat rare, and we entered May with about 100% of average, so average snowpack. And as you may recall, we had a couple weeks of warmer than average temperatures in May, and we saw our snowpack deplete in that 2-week period. So it's really a factor of temperatures and the amount of accumulation over the course of the winter that as we look forward, we're going to see more hotter, drier temperatures and less precipitation falling as snow and more as rain.
You can check out the rest of the show by clicking on the link below or by watching Inside Olympia Thursday evenings at 7 and 10.